What's up, guys? Why am I bringing you this new video quickly? Well, it's because I just watched the finals of the bizzcom, and beyond all odds, believe it or not, there was a hunter in this video. His name, Jungie Up. Jungie Up, a hunter, made it all the way to bizzcom finals against, and no one believed he was going to get it right, and he won. Team OMG won the grand finals at bizzcom this year with a hunter in it. That's why you guys got to go watch this tournament. It was brilliant, well played. I mean, they're all very good players. It was a damn brilliant tournament. I'm going to play it here. You guys can watch it on the channel. But I've left links if you want to watch the whole 5 tournaments and the work up to this grand final. Go check it out. Well, that was the results of the bizzcom finals. Hunter was in it. And right, I'm going to go find myself one of those monkeys. I'm going to see what the damn monkey does in the game. Right, that was Drake. Over and out. Hope you guys enjoyed.
The box right now. He's waiting for the players to push up right now. Deep freeze onto sleeping with a fear onto Jungie as he's in the center of the map by himself. But Snuts with the stacked up necrotic strike yet again tries to jump away. Toes tossing out some heals as we see a steal onto something of Pooks. We'll find out what he has right now. A sheep onto Gucci with a fear onto Sleepings. Lots of crowd control going out, and he stole a sheep as Toes gets out of that. Yeah. It could have been a dangerous situation with that stolen sheep. We see a counterspell onto Sleeping pretty early right there. Just trying to dump a bit of damage, and there we go again, the Unholy Frenzy onto Gucci. They know the CC is coming on him.
For sure, and look at the setup here. Snuts is playing way differently than he has been earlier in this match. Pooks is going to go ahead and block there at 80k. Yeah. That silencing shot.
Okay, this is what happened there. Toes and Pooks both used a block and a trinket, as Toes is now blinded. Oh no, Pooks is by himself on the stairs. Toes right next to him though. Now he's going to be able to get him in line instead of healing. Gucci has already used his trinket. No bubble yet though. Pooks is trying to get out of the way as he blinks with a turn and using that evocation with the glyph to get his life back up to full.
Yep, and they're just going to go for a little reset here. OMG has got to be pretty happy with this, actually. You know, it was looking bad for Jungie Up, we're not going to lie. It looks like Gucci was going to have to use that bubble early on as well. They've actually caught a break here on sewers, I believe. Caught some lucky pathing, and now they're back on their side of the boxes. Gucci playing down low while Sleeping is sitting up top, kind of guarding him, and Jungie Up playing defense on their boxes while Gucci is sitting on the bottom. He's going back over to stairs right now.
And this is what's dangerous, but playing at the bottom is now when your player is feared away, you're going to make a very fast move up top, and they know where you're going to have to go. Yep, as you can see, this is I like this strat, although from Gucci, as he's playing pretty passively, they must know that they can go on Sleeping right now. Look at how far away Sleeping is. He's trying to get over there. They drop that ring down, but they're still going on to Pooks, who's now in line of sight of both the Hunter and a melee range of the DK.
Yep, Gucci max range. Snuts sitting in a scatter shot, so waiting for him to get out of that before I see any blank signs. Actually, that was an impact into Poly, perfectly timed by Pooks. Had just enough time to channel it, and there's a Curse of Tongues on Gucci, just to be sure whenever he gets out of that.
So Sleeping, of course, is trying to LOS everything he can. So we see that buff go out.
Just so much control.
In a fear, but Gucci taking a lot of damage with a death coil on top. He has his bubble.
What's up? Let's keep it going. Can I get a 50?
Oh, he didn't use it yet. Oh, wow. He held onto it as long as he could, using that Divine Protection and his Guardian first to get those huge heals out. But again, every single time when their kill doesn't work, they switch right back onto Pooks.
Yep, and Jungie Up getting shattered here, actually. He's got Rapid Fire up into Deep Freeze, so not as effective as he'd like to be. Actually taking damage. Impact stunned on Disengage. I like it, I like it. And there's the deterrence.
And the damage onto Snuts right now. He already has portaled. He has 9 seconds on portal. Uses that big fear. So they have a sheep and a fear onto Sleeping right now. Jungie Up down to half right now. Gucci with his trinket coming back up very, very soon. As you see that impact stun, he's going to be able to get out of it next.
This could be it. Damage. Setting up on Jungie Up. Blanket silence on the Gucci here. They're either going to have to get a bubble out of Gucci extremely soon.
That hand of sacrifice really saved them right now. Got him out of that bubble. Very important, because now he's going to be able to save his trinket. And now Pooks, so much damage having to blink away yet again as Toes was blinded with his wings up.
Yeah, I mean, he can't really stand out there for more than a global or two with Jungie Up targeting him because it just takes so much more effort for Toes to heal him than it does for him to line of sight that silly amount of damage the Hunter can do. It's better for Snuts to push up on him like we've seen and get that fear, get the dots rolling, and then Jungie Up caught into a deep freeze is just a massive target. You know, Gucci hasn't really bubbled yet, and the CC, it's been tough to land on him because he's been playing, you know, down low. He's actually drinking right behind his boxes on the ground level.
And this is the same position they used earlier. It's an interesting strat. Haven't really seen it much. Of course, Gucci eating that deep freeze right there. Trying to force a bubble out of him pretty early, but they need to coordinate the damage onto one target so he gets scared enough to run it. Of course, Boots again taking so much damage. They're liking this trap placement.
Ooh,
being able to get behind the box, and yeah,
Yup.
definitely needs to block right there.
Yeah, that was...
Now, the Necrotic Strike onto Toes, even though he doesn't have to cast much, is going to affect him when he needs to. As Pooks gets out of that block, and he's going to start casting onto Sleepings, who is blanket silenced right now.
And this, I mean, honestly, this match can't go on much longer. PHDK, not known for its longevity. You see on the skill cap side of the health bars, they're sitting pretty. Pooks under some pressure, but they've got an advantage here.
All right. Pooks trying to get onto Sleeping, but he's going to choose to hide behind. There we go. Now we're going to see the Zerking come out of Pooks. Going to get a little extra damage with that faster cast, but Snut's taking damage too because they can't get onto Pooks. We see a grip all the way onto Toes, trying to get him away from those boxes as he tried to switch sides. The Aura Mastery again by Gucci.
And Sleeping has AMS back up, so a lot of that magic damage you see rolling on is probably not going to convert into a kill. You know, it's a bait, really. If they come at him, he's going to AMS and throw damage down, and you can see skill cap not falling for such tricks.
And these jumping instants by the Paladin, of course, he's going to toss that Hand of Sacrifice out, going to stop that crowd control, half damage towards him. As he gets feared yet again, fear on Sleepings, and another evocation out of Pooks, getting him back up to full as we see another spell stolen by Sleepings.
Yep, and Paladin mana here. Gucci at about 20k, you see Toes sending about 30k, so pretty even usage. I'd say Sleepings, a good blanket silence onto
we got another.
It's a little late, actually. But
right now, Toes oh, there we go. It's a blind into a trap right now with Pooks by himself. Toes not trinketing right now, and that was a great job. Followed by a scatter, though. Now Toes, oh, he trinketed right as he got HOJ'd right after, but was able to get the bop off.
Yeah, but Toes still has War Stomp, actually. I'm looking to see Toes set up that War Stomp, Snuts, walk in and get that Howl. That could be a huge setup for them. I mean, it's not like there's any Tremor to worry about. You know, they really need to be capitalizing on how much OMG is grouping on these boxes right now. And actually, down bottom, Sleeping and Gucci are playing down bottom while Young Up is up top. They can pressure, they can take over these boxes as skill cap and just control these stairs, you know, basically just make them stay in line of sight all this time. Not even keeping them snared, though. They got so much pressure out on Sleeping that Young Up is able to just
there we go, the ring after the sheep. However, they switch on to him. They realize he's a good target because Young Up is so far away, and so is Sleeping, but Pooks needing to get out of there to stop that offensive push. Oh boy, here he comes. He's got so much damage onto him as he tries to get away. The War Stomp came out by Toes a little early, stopped them, try to get on him, but yeah, there we go. Now Pooks living through that onslaught. And now we have the damage turned right back onto him. But now that Pooks is away, they're going to go straight for Snuts, of course.
And Gucci's sitting at half health, actually, in that AMZ. You see Young Up topped off. Gucci eating a blanket silence.
Pretty good, that blanket silence on top of him.
This is what I've been saying. The split damage will work for them if they can make it actually stick. Impact stun onto Gucci. Sleeping taking so much damage, and Gucci's got his work cut out for him right here.
And now Snuts. There goes the Aura Mastery yet again, but Sleeping's kind of low. Snuts trying to live through this. Deep freeze onto Gucci right now. Snuts doing all the damage he can. Spikes down a little low, but Pooks now taking a ton of damage.
Oh, if he catches Itty, there's the blanket silence. Sleeping's a target, Gucci's a target. You know, they're just trying to get the cooldowns out of this guy. And he is
they are. There we go. Okay, they force Gucci's bubble right now, but Pooks has to live through this.
Yep.
As he's got 1,300 hit points.
Can they convert it onto Sleeping? Snuts caught into a scatter. There's the portal, and they do not play it out.
Wow. What an exciting finals.
South Korea,
they are. Your champions.
We saw that coming.
As they need to play it out as Toes is standing there.
Yeah.
Look at those players.
Wow.
Such a defeat for the team of Skillcapped, but look at the elation out of the team of OMG. Came all the way from Korea to compete at this tournament.
We've seen it all, BL.
All right. Wow.
And that has got to be heartbreaking. Skillcap, so very close, but you can't really beat yourself up over a match like that. It was so close, down to the wire countless times.
Oh, I loved their swaps. Every time that Pooks was not a viable target, they went on Snuts immediately.
Yeah.
The constant crowd control every time they could. Toes ate so many blinds off of that monkey pet. Amazing.